It is Mr. Riz Ahmed. Riz, take a seat. It's great to finally have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, I've been a fan of yours for a long while, ever since Four Lions.
Cheers, yeah.
Soon, that was an incredible comedy. But we met once. I don't know if you remember this. We met at Windsor Castle.
I do remember that, yeah.
That
it was a bit of an event for me. Probably you every Saturday night, wasn't it?
No, because the Queen was there. We met the Queen, didn't we? Did you meet the Queen? I certainly met the Queen there.
That was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was so weird. It was weird. It was like, I mean, everyone from British film was there. George Lucas was there, Kenneth Branagh was there, who's a legend, but gave a slightly weird speech about how she's the ultimate Bond girl.
Yeah.
And then, but we all lined up, and it's all like, you know, crazy 16th century paintings and tapestries and, you know, suits of armour. And you line up, and there's like a guy stood next to her with gloves on, and he goes like, you know, Jonathan Ross.
He's the equerry.
The equerry?
He's an equerry.
You go there all the time, don't you? Yeah. Right, so for me, I went up, and the guy next to went like, Riz Ahmed, actor, writer, and rapper. and I just was like, look, and you know, usually you shake people's hands like this, right? Well, your finger is messed up.
Yeah, sorry.
And, but they were like, she shakes hands like that.
Well, that's right.
But because he said rapper, and I looked, I thought she was trying to spud me. So I went like...
Wow.
And then all the people around her were like, he's gonna punch her. And then so I ended up just kind of like weirdly like just touching her fist. Like, choking and walking. It was so awkward.
Quite something. Did anyone say anything about that to you afterwards, or did they let it go?
No, I went up to Idris Elba afterwards, like, did she try and spud you? He was like, no, man, get away from me. What are you doing?
So Four Lions was just an incredible... What a bold part as well, because it was just to find comedy in that area. Here you had a group of people who are fundamentalist terrorists, essentially, or wannabe terrorists, but idiots at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to be terrorists, but they're just a bit crap at it, unfortunately. Yeah. That was when I played a crow.
Yeah, that was...
A lot of people thought I didn't have it in me, but...
but since then, and this is my point, and I love the thing is I've seen you mainly in, it seems to me, American films or television shows, mainly playing American people.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, and you do that very convincingly. Now, do you live over there now? Do you still have a place here? What's your career like?
No, I don't. I live here. I'm from London, born and raised. I don't live too far from here, actually. Okay. So, yeah, no, I stay in UK.
Does the American accent, that come easy to you? Because, you know, I have a reasonable radar for that, and I hate it when I hear an English performer not quite nailing it.
Right.
You seem to get it very right to me. How hard? I
don't know. I guess, you know, I grew up like a lot of people do between different worlds. I had a traditional Pakistani household. I got scholarships to go to, like, a private school in Oxford. And I used to skip class to hang out with my mates who were basically, like, rude boys.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So already you had kind of three different...
acting from, like, from childhood or whatever. But I kind of feel like a lot of accents are actually quite similar without you realising it. Like Welsh and Indian are quite similar.
I'm going to let you take the lead on this.
They are. So it's, I just realised it's going to be racist to everyone. Universally offensive. So I don't know, it's like I'm from Wales, down in the valleys, and we keep lots of sheep. What you do with those sheep is put them inside a chicken tandoori, and we put it in the biryani. All of a sudden, you know,
I see that.
They both got that.
It flows.
Sing-songy thing.
Yeah. Amy, can you do an English accent?
Yeah.
I trust Amy on it. I trust Amy.
She can. She can do it.
Yeah. She's the complete package.
She's got that down.
She can do that. Let me ask, you mentioned your parents, they were from Pakistan, they came here in the 70s, is
That's
that
right,
right?
yeah.
What do your parents think of your career? Were they keen to see you in the acting world, or did they find
Definitely
that
not.
Oh.
No.
What did they want for you?
Well, I think it is quite an insane thing to do, you know. It's like playing the lottery, really. It's, you know, you can be lucky or unlucky. And, I don't know, my dad is like... Actually, remember when I got cast in Nightcrawler, I was like, Dad, I got cast in this film with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's
Great
quite a big
film,
deal.
by the way.
Thank you.
It's an incredible film.
Thank you.
Not familiar.
She actually auditioned for my role and didn't get it. That's why she's just bitter. Yeah. Saw her in the audition room, like...
Consumed with anger.
Yeah.
Been me in there.
And I remember my dad was like... My dad was... I was like, yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. He goes, OK. It's not too late to become a banker. And I was like... What? He's like, it's a good time to become a... They're recruiting. And I was like, it's a terrible time to become a banker. There's a financial crash on that all the banks have just crashed. And he was like, at least you know where you stand. It's not up and down like this, you know? Yeah.
So you're enjoying... it's going crazy for you now, I imagine, because the HBO show, which is showing over here on Sky Atlantic, it's on Thursday at 9 p.m, but you can do that thing online where you see all the episodes at once.
You can binge it.
Well, trust me, you're going to want to, because I watched it. I watched 4 in the first night, 4 in the second. You've seen it, haven't you, Amy?
It's the best show of the last many years.
Yeah,
it's the greatest show.
It's called The Night
God.
Of. It's just really so gripping. Set it up for us. Tell us what happens to your character in it.
Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but it's really a kind of uncompromisingly detailed, unflinching, realistic kind of look at a murder case.
Oh, OK, then I watched something else.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is embarrassing.
So, yeah, and it's kind of... You look at it from lots of different angles, from the kind of detective's point of view, from the courtroom point of view, and prison as well, which is why I was interviewing lots of people... you know, hearing their prison stories and learning all about that. I remember I was chatting to this one guy and he was like, so if somebody like you came in, I'd be like, yo, that's a herb, which means like, you know, a fresh green kind of thing. And I'd be like, yo, let me see those shoes. And if you gave me your shoes, I'd be like, maybe I can make you my girl. I was like, I've got to stand up for myself a bit here. So I was like, I don't think you can make me your girl, actually. And he was like, you want to bet? And we didn't come back to it, but the rest of the interview kind of felt like a weird date. You know, where it was a lot of... there's a lot of tension in there, yeah.
Riz is a very highly regarded rapper, of course you are. That's why you were introduced to the Queen in that way. And can you keep that career going? Is that OK to be doing the Riz MC stuff alongside the acting?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's just a time thing, but right now I kind of released a mixtape earlier this year.
Yeah.
And I've got an album coming out in the middle of October with my band, the Sweatshop Boys.
Nice.
You like the name, right?
Like
that. And so, yeah, kind of still got stuff coming. I used to do kind of rap battles, which is like, that's how I started out.
Well,
you know,
I
like 8 Mile, freestyle battles.
I like that when two normally young men will get together and insult each other to their very face.
Yeah, yeah.
You never have kind of aggravating circumstances.
Yeah, just kind of poetry fighting instead of...
What kind of insults would you drop? What kind of bombs do you drop on the other Gs?
Well, I could do like some freestyles about, like,
yes,
you know,
let's
about
do
you
this.
guys.
Let's
so
do some
you go
freestyles
like...
OK.
Can we drop a beat for you?
No, thank you.
OK.
We'll do something together. We'll rap together later.
No,
completely slaved with it.
No, he's more of a solo.
I'm gonna get ready.
No, come on.
That's just me warming up for the battle, getting my mean streak on. So I don't know, like I was out in I've been out in the States, though Trump wants me to go. If you watch TV at home, I'm right there on HBO. Don't mess with Ollie Murs or he'll murk your whole crew. You'll regret it, just like Amy's lower back tattoo. And shout to Bear Grylls, he eats carcasses and grass. Guess it must have been him that ate Jonathan Wass's R's.
Yeah. I like that. That's pretty good. That's the full package right there. Riz Ahmed, there you go. There you go. Brilliant. Yeah. And to think we nearly lost you to the world of banking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's say thank you to our final guest this evening, the fabulously talented Mr. Riz Ahmed. Thank you, Riz. Boom, bro.